Marvel Studios has officially delayed a handful of MCU projects. The ongoing writer's strike and Jonathan Majors' case most likely had an influence in the decision from the executives over at Marvel. The biggest change was spotted after Marvel Studios released a new schedule for their films. Some projects have moved up the schedule, and others have moved down the ladder. I'll run through the projects and share my thoughts on their change of schedule, just based off what we've heard. The first film getting a new release date is Deadpool 3. The film starring Ryan Reynolds moves from November 8th, 2024 to May 3rd of 2024. This is the first Deadpool film taking place in the MCU, and it also explores the multiverse. Deadpool 3 also brings back Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. I think this news is mostly good since the film is well ahead in production. I also think the film should make a good bit of money at the box office. Both previous Deadpool films made bangers there despite being R-rated films. The next film with the new release date is Captain America: Brave New World. Obviously this film got a new title that isn't as depressing as New World Order, but that film has moved from May 3rd of 2024 down to July 24th of that same year. I think this is a good move as well because it pins Captain America a little closer to July 4th. I also think with the ongoing WGA strikes, Marvel Studios didn't want to risk rushing this project into theaters. I see this more as a precaution rather than a whole warning light, like some other people might want to believe. The next film getting a new release date is The Thunderbolts. That film originally set for July 26th, 2024, now moves to the holiday season on December 20th of that same year. This change is very drastic and puts the film far away from the influences of Captain America 4. Many of the characters seen in that film will show up in The Thunderbolts as well. I think the film should also be a little lighter in tone, coming around Christmas time as well. Mahershala Ali's Blade also changed its release date. It went from September 6, 2024, all the way to February 14th of 2025. Blade on Valentine's Day isn't a terrible idea. Easy movie dates for many in this flick with vampires and long bloody swords. Jokes aside, I hope this is the final delay for Blade. Ali and company have been in pre-production for almost an eternity at this point. Hopefully the WGA strikes conclude and this film can finally go into production. Matt Shakman's Fantastic Four is another victim of Marvel Studios' reshuffle of film release dates. The film starring Marvel's first family shifts from February 14th, 2025 to May 2nd of 2025. I'm excited to see this film get into production. Lots of cast rumors and director's changes have made me more anxious to see this film get to shooting already. The fact that this film precedes the next two Avengers films just proves its importance in the MCU. I fully expect Marvel Studios to put in their top effort for this film as well. Speaking of Avengers films, the first one dubbed The Kang Dynasty moved release dates as well. The film is delayed for an entire year, releasing in May 2026 rather than the original 2025 release date. The current situation with Jonathan Majors is probably why the studios moved in this direction. If the courts say that he's guilty, then this new release date gives Marvel Studios some options dealing with this MCU character. Anything and everything is on the table for Feige and company over at Marvel Studios. I think once the court decides its conclusion of its case, Disney should also make their decisions very quickly afterwards. And the final film, delayed and moved an entire year, is Avengers: Secret Wars. This film release dates moved from May 1st, 2026 all the way to May 7th of 2027. I think this is all good for the franchise, to be quite honest. Give Marvel Studios and Kevin Feige more time to figure out their multiverse saga. The conclusion of this saga is tons bigger than an Endgame, just based off its comic book variation. I have big expectations despite hardly getting any official news up to this point. The conclusion of the film, much like Endgame, will reset the MCU. So it's vital to get the film up to the usual quality for Marvel Studios. I mean, this is all going crazy right now, but I honestly think moving up Deadpool 3 and shifting back to Kang Dynasty were both good decisions. I think both projects should benefit from the move as well. I am a little bummed about the Fantastic Four decision, but I understand the logic from Marvel Studios on this one. If any other news changes or release dates are moved or updated, I'll get a video up for those as well. But let me know what you guys think about the delays done over at Marvel Studios. Do you believe in this project still, or are you starting to lose hope on projects like Blade? Share those thoughts down below. Thank you for watching today's video, and I hope that you enjoyed today's topic. If you could hit that sub button, that would be awesome. Hit that like button and boost my video up on the algorithm. Click that bell so you don't miss any of my videos that get uploaded. And if you have some time to spare, check out some of these videos on your screen right now.